Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith, and this is your JIS news for Friday, January 23. The country is to benefit from a new Agri Park that will be in production within the next 3 to 6 months. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller made the announcement on Tuesday as she addressed the opening of the 10th Jamaica Stock Exchange Conference on Investment and the Capital Markets. The new Agri Park is located at Nonsuch in St. Mary and is an addition to the 9 locations originally targeted. Nonsuch will be the 9th Agri Park to come into full operation as other logistics works continue to facilitate the rollout of one of the originals, Mailersfield Park in Westmoreland. Mrs. Simpson-Miller says the entire Agri Parks initiative is an example of government's continued pursuit of a strong supply and linkages chain involving agriculture and sectors such as tourism and manufacturing.
We are identifying more creative ways to effectively connect buyers and sellers while addressing the issues affecting the trade as they arise.
A cannabis licensing authority is to be established as government moves ahead with plans to create a lawful and regulated hemp and medicinal ganja industry.
The Cannabis Licensing Authority will, with the approval of the Minister responsible for justice, make regulations treating with, among other things, procedures and criteria for applying for and retention of licenses, permits, and other authorizations for cultivation, processing, distribution, sale, and other handling of ganja for medical, scientific, and therapeutic purposes.
Establishment of the Cannabis Licensing Authority is one of the provisions in the Dangerous Drugs Amendment Act 2015 approved by Cabinet on Monday. Other provisions in the 2015 bill include the decriminalization of ganja for medicinal, religious, and scientific and research purposes. The bill will also amend the definition of ganja to exclude hemp.
The bill makes the possession of 2 ounces or less of ganja a ticketable infraction that is not subject to powers of arrest or detention, is dealt with outside the court system, and does not result in a criminal record.
Rural communities are set to benefit from a rollout of broadband network using TV white spaces. The Universal Access Fund will collaborate with US-based entities Microsoft Limited and NetHope Incorporated. The work will involve the use of solar technologies to power the network.
And what it will do is to ensure that those communities that are way beyond the reach of the commercial operators, we are now going to be able to capture them, we are going to be able to provide them with broadband services.
A pilot project to explore the feasibility of the initiative begins now and will run for 6 months. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller and Energy Minister Philip Paulwell will meet with United States Vice President Joe Biden at the Caribbean Energy Security Summit in Washington on January 26. They will join other Caribbean leaders in discussions on energy issues within the region. Minister Paulwell says specific energy objectives for Jamaica will be put to the U.S. government.
We, in our pre-planning, have already alerted the U.S. government on some of these issues, and so we anticipate some favorable outcomes. The Prime Minister will be meeting one-on-one with Secretary Kerry. Energy is going to be a major issue, as well as the opportunity for more U.S. investment in Jamaica.
They return to the island on January 27. Tourist arrivals are up just 1 month into the start of the 2014-2015 winter tourist season, which began on December 15. Portfolio Minister Dr. Wickham McNeil says preliminary figures for the first 2 weeks of 2015 are indicating that arrivals are up by over 5% compared to the previous year. Dr. McNeil says despite the fact that all hotels are doing well, the marketing process must be sustained to maintain this growth trend throughout the season. Debate has started on the Constitution Amendment Local Government Act, which seeks to entrench local governance in the Constitution. Portfolio Minister Noel Arscott opened the debate on the bill in Parliament on Tuesday.
The changes proposed in this legislation are the best means of accommodating local government as an active, functional organ of development within the Constitution at this time.
Under the legislation, local authorities will be given the ability to perform regulatory functions to facilitate the management, improvement, and development of the resources of local communities. And finally, coordinated border management and inclusive approach for connecting stakeholders is to be the focus of activities marking Customs Week 2015. The week will be observed from January 25 to 30 with activities beginning this Sunday with church services in St. Catherine, St. Anne and Montego Bay. The week of events will highlight the Jamaica Customs Agency's trade facilitation, integration, communication and border security objectives. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.